Bad Horse's Bedtime Stories for Impressionable Colts and Fillies. Chapter 1. Goldenmane and the Three Bears.
Uncle Bad Horse, could you tell us a story? Yeah, we want to hear a story. Yeah, story.
Story? You want a story? I got stories. I'm full of stories. Let me think. Once upon a time, there was a rockin' black stallion, footloose and carefree. He was a sort of business pony, and sometimes business is good, and sometimes not so good. And when it's not so good, is always just the time when the foal support check is due. But you pay less if you spend a few hours every week with the foals, see? So this stallion...
No.
What?
Uncle Bad Horse, is this story about you?
No, it's not about me. It's a common story. It's what you call a universal theme.
We want a book story. Yeah, book story. Yeah, book.
Oh, you want something from a book?
Yeah.
Kids, don't you know nothing good comes from a book? Books are traps that keep the smart ponies from taking over.
Book story, book story, book story.
Okay, give me a book.
Yay! Which book?
I don't care, any book.
This one?
No, not that fat book. Fat books are the worst. That skinny book over there, give me that.
This one?
Okay.
Yay, story!
Once upon a time, see, there was a little filly named Goldenmane. Thick curly mane and tail, like they was done up with a curling iron. She and her family lived right up against the forest. Probably some kind of farmer. Rubes, all of them.
No!
What?
Uncle Bad Horse, does that book really say that?
Sure the book says that. One morning, Goldenmane was out picking flowers and wandered into the forest. She walked and walked and walked until she saw a cottage in the distance. This cottage, 3 bears lived in it. Papa Bear was a big guy, the kind of guy you take when you want to make an impression but don't feel like talking. Mama Bear, she was just regular bear size, still pretty big. And there was Baby Bear. Sometimes you call a really big guy baby, a tiny, a junior. The 3 bears were eating breakfast, but their porridge, I think that's oatmeal, was too hot to eat. So they went for a walk while it cooled. Right as they left through the back door, Goldenmane slipped in through the front. Sly, I like this Goldenmane. Maybe they left it unlocked. That's important, kids. If you have to force the lock, it's B&E. But if you don't, it's just trespassing, which is only a misdemeanor.
Oh.
They really ought to explain these things if this book is supposed to educate you. So first thing she comes in, she smelled a sweet, steaming porridge. I'll just have one bite, she said. This is a thing people do. You visit the guy's place and he's not there, he's hiding out. You leave a mark to let him know you were there. A business card, a photo of his kids with a note, something like that. That way he knows you mean business, and maybe you don't have to visit him again. Eating his porridge is a little what they call ambiguous, but whatever.
Why does she need to send the bears a message?
I don't know why she needs to send these bears a message. Maybe she's really hungry. Maybe we'll find out. First, she put a muzzle in Papa Bear's great big bowl. Ow! She yelled. Too hot! So then she tried Mama Bear's medium-sized bowl. Brr, too cold. She sure talks a lot for somebody casing the joint. That's why talking to yourself is a bad habit, kids. Finally, Goldenmane took a lick from Baby Bear's tiny little bowl, and it tasted great. This is just right, she said, and she ate it all up. What the hell? Who wrote this book?
What's hell, Uncle Bad Horse?
Hell? That's a place where all the high rollers go, and they shoot craps and play poker all night long, which is forever, because the night never ends. And if you say hell enough, you might get to go there.
Oh.
But it's a bad word, so only say it when you're angry. Okay, back to the story. After trotting around the forest all day, Goldenmane was a little tired. I need to sit down for a while to rest my sore hooves, she thought. What? Sit down and rest in the middle of a job? No, kids, this is all wrong. Who can tell me what Goldenmane's first big mistake was? Besides living on the edge of a goddamn forest, which is for small fry.
She shouldn't have gone in the house.
No, Silent Whisper. Going into the cottage was a good call. You have to take opportunities when they come.
Oh, she didn't have a weapon.
Good guess, Chill Wind, but I figure she's got a knife or something on her. Even farmers aren't that dumb to run around without some kind of protection.
She took too long?
That's right, Sugar Lips. She should have gone through the place fast, finding the exits, getting the layout and inventory so she could come back later with a cart, and some pony to stand guard duty. There's no money in the grab and dash, not usually. This book, you can tell it was written by some pony who worked a day job, never pulled a heist or a con in his life. Maybe read a few novels. Nope, I figure it really happened, something like this. Goldenmane scanned the downstairs for valuables. In the foyer was a black velvet print of Celestia. This print is too cheap, she said. You can buy a dozen for 10 bits on eBay. In the living room, over the sofa, was a gold-framed oil painting that said it was from Van Ney. This painting's too valuable, would bring on too much heat, and I wouldn't know where to fence it, she said. It's out of my league. So she left it on the wall and made a mental note to try to find out if it was an original, and who would pay her a finder's fee on it. Finally, upstairs in the master bedroom, she found a framed sketch by T. Turner. This one's just right, she said. She knew that taking it might make the Bears take out an insurance policy on the big painting, and those insurance agencies can be a bitch. But that would be some pony else's problem. She grabbed the sketch and went for the drawers.
Excuse me, Uncle Bad Horse?
Huh?
What is a bitch?
Oh, a bitch is like, say, some pony who says you have to eat the same old broccoli every day, while she secretly got ice cream waiting for her in the freezer, some fancy Neapolitan number, and you know she sneaks out and eats while you're away. And the ice cream just sits there and smirks at you when you see it, acting innocent, like you're too dumb to know what's up. So you and your buddies come in one night with a blowtorch and melt the... You know what? Ask your mother. Tell me what she says. Now, where was I?
Drawers.
Oh yeah, right.
The first drawer was full of earrings and cheap trinkets. This stuff's too common, she said, and she shut the drawer and went on to the next one. The second drawer had more useless kitsch jewelry, but it was inside a big quartz jewelry case with Mama Bear etched on the front. This case isn't common enough, she says. Engraved jewelry and such is always such trouble. So she shut the drawer and went on to the next one. The third drawer had some nice emeralds and rubies, set in lockets and stuff, but pry them out and no pony can tell where they came from. These stones are just right, she said, and stuffed them into her saddlebags. Just then, the three bears returned home from their walk, and they walked right in on Goldenmane, because she didn't have nobody standing watch. They saw her standing there with their Turner sketch and her saddlebags full of their jewels, and they didn't even call the cops. Papa Bear said a few words, Mama Bear laid out some big sheets of plastic, and Baby Bear tore her to shreds on the spot. Then they put her in their porridge and ate her all up. Like I said, she should have had a friend watching for him. Remember, kids, friends are important. That's like, moral.
I didn't like that story.
Hey, look, your mama's here and I'm off the clock.
Mommy.
Go on, you little bums, get out of here. Sweet dreams.